And just like that, we are back. Welcome to Press Pass Live, OMFL Media Days. You already see my two buddies. Oh, they're over here. I'm pointing the right direction. If you're on vertical, you don't see them. Sorry, I don't have that set up just yet. But if you're not on vertical, you get to see my two buddies. I love OMFL Media Days. It is by far my favorite thing. We're welcoming in Mr. Dwayne of the Dallas Cowboys, Mr. Penguins of, but I don't know. They traded 18 teams yesterday. So Penguins, who are we? The Steelers?
You got it.
There we go. We got back at the Steelers, a dominant team that he has built before in the past. Well, fellas, thank you for making time for me. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to go Dwayne, Penguins, Dwayne. We're going to bounce it back and forth. We are missing one of our friends, but I promise you we will get Roger back on here at some point in some fashion. So let's just jump right into it. Mr. Dwayne, we want to talk about Madden 24. You were right there on the cusp of some championships, came up just barely short. What did Madden 24 teach you, Dwayne, that you think will take you into Madden 25?
Oh yeah, we were right on the door. Quite a few seasons, and I think most people know the speed bump I usually run into. But I thought as Madden 24 went along that my team kind of adjusted. I like to say the way I win a lot in the regular season is run the ball and play good defense, and make the other team mess up. And there's a few owners here, including the other guests here today that just don't mess up a whole lot, and so you kind of have to adjust, and you kind of have to beat them rather than let them beat themselves. And as Madden 24 went along, I thought, as D Money even mentioned me, he said my passing the last two seasons kind of surprised him and kind of threw him off a little bit, and I kind of hope to build on that and try to be a little less, I guess you say, predictable, and try to take it and grow from there.
Mr. Penguins, we're working on this natural conversation thing. What about you? Madden 24 was not nice. It was not kind. You had a rough go at it, but you're back with your Pittsburgh Steelers. What did it teach you that you think will bring you into Madden 25?
I mean, I think it was the first time I've actually had a team that wasn't really from the start. It was a rough go. I'm not gonna lie. It was rough. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't what I would have liked to have hoped it to be when I got the Titans. And I mean, it taught me a lot about how to work with less talent, things that you didn't really pick out, things that you just inherited, or players that you really weren't your style, or really wasn't your game plan or how you wanted to play the game. So, I mean, if anything could be taken away from using that team, it's just how to adapt to things that weren't really in the playbook or weren't really planned for you.
Back in Pittsburgh, what's the focus area? What do you need to do when it comes to imports? Who are you bringing over with you?
I'm probably just going to bring one of the two wide receivers that I have with the Titans. I didn't get too many candidates with the Titans. I didn't get many seasons to really develop a high-end import, so it'll just kind of be whatever I have. And in terms of the Steelers, it's just going to kind of largely depend. They're in the whole Brandon Ayuk thing, so if they move forward with that and they trade some pieces or whatever they do there, that'll obviously dictate things as well. So I like what they have now. They have a lot of good young pieces, and they're going in the right direction. They got a lot of cap space in years ahead as well. So they're going the right direction, but, that could always change.
Oh, so you're rolling that to me, Nate?
I'm rolling that to you. We're gonna. Okay. I'm telling you, we're getting it. We're dancing together. We're getting it, baby.
That's right. The imports, like I said, I had a little bit of different. Like he said, I had a little, obviously, the whole cycle with the Cowboys, and I kind of just brought.
Oh no! Where'd you go, Wayne? Oh no! Do you hear him, Penguins?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it.
Oh, you're back. Something happened. You went away for like 20 seconds there.
Oh, did I check out on you?
You did, but you're back now.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying I'm bringing a running back over. The Cowboys didn't do much this offseason to help me out. So I'm bringing a running back over, the rookie from this last year. Bringing King Braun over, my linebacker that I like to use her. And then that last season, playing all the games, I'm bringing over a hard-hitting safety, trying to just bring a little more physicality back to this defense.
I love it. That's exactly what we need is a Pittsburgh team and a Cowboys team playing really good defense. It's exactly up my alley. I'm just going to retire right now. Let's talk about Madden 25 a little bit. Dwayne, you were like on the cusp, as you always are. This is not abnormal for you, but what do you have to do better in Madden 25 to get over the hump?
Like I said, kind of bouncing off that first response to you, just be a little less predictable. You know, I did used to kind of tout that most people knew what I did. I just hope they couldn't stop it, and that works for a lot of when you play a lot of people. But some of these top guys here, that doesn't work against them, and just being bringing a little more variety on the offensive side, and just a little more consistency. Like I said, I thought I played really good against. I mean, honestly, between us three, that was like the first time I beat D Money in the regular season, and maybe 2 Maddens, 3 Maddens. So it was a little moral victory there, and I felt like he was a little bit human. But you have so many great owners here that even without D Money, there's 6, 7, 8 guys here that can win. I mean, easily 6 or 7, 8 guys that can win every season. So yeah, you just gotta stay on your toes because there's a lot of new blood here, and you can't get complacent, stagnant with all these new guys we got.
Still doing this dance with penguins. We haven't got it yet. We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
We're still doing it? Yeah, all right. So I'd probably say a lot of the same to Wayne's point there. I mean, like you said, we got a lot of new blood. We got new owners. We got old owners. I think for myself, one thing would probably be a little bit being more aggressive. I think sometimes I sit back a little bit too much, or I think, we're in a good place. We're rolling here, and you take your foot off the pedal a little bit. I pride myself on being pretty conservative and not making too many mistakes and taking care of the ball, but sometimes that can bite you if you're not aggressive enough. Likewise, and you settle for too many field goals or you let your opponent back in the game. And we have a lot of smarter owners here and a lot of new blood that really picks up on things well. It's not like old days where we could run playbooks the same all year. I found myself changing playbooks, changing strategies, changing different things, certain playbooks for certain teams and all that kind of stuff. So you got to keep evolving and you got to keep on your toes.
Yeah, I love it. There is a lot of evolving that has to happen in the OMFL, and old man Nate can't seem to keep up with you young bucks. Let's talk about your biggest rival, man. You guys had some great games, even in Tennessee. I know you didn't get the record that you wanted to have, but you still had some really classic games. Who's your biggest rival, or at least team that you just cannot wait to play when it comes to Madden 25?
Who are we starting with?
You. I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, we're going to give it to me. Team that I don't want to play or team that I enjoy play?
Team that you do. Team you can't wait to play.
The Bengals.
All right. You want to give me a reason?
I think we used to have some good battles. We had some good battles when I had them before, and I never really got to see that rivalry through. It got cut short, and I think Denbrough and I will make for some good games. Oh, it's Koch this year, actually, isn't it? It's Koch now, isn't it?
I think so. Is it? Yep.
I can't keep up, but
You just switched like 8 teams yesterday. I had like a lotto over there.
I only switched once. And to that point as well, all the credit in the world to Kobe. He's the best dude in the world for making that happen for me. I wouldn't have gotten the Steelers if it wasn't for him being willing to take a break from his team as well. So he deserves all the credit in the world for making this happen.
Oh, Kobe. Shout out to Kobe. We're still trying to get him on a show. What about you, Wayne? You've had some classic ones. I think I know what your kryptonite is. Are you wanting to face him? If not, who you wanting to face?
Well, I'll never run from D-Money. Like I said, this last year, I felt like it was way more competitive than it's been at times. We had some really good games. Really just playing the NFC East. The NFC as a whole is fun to play. I mean, you got your South, the North, you got D-Money and Meek and Joker over there in the West. But the East with Colin, I think I get Colin back, or is it Bill back? It might be Bill back. But I always enjoy playing Bill with the Giants or Colin with the Giants. It seems like whoever has the Giants, it's just almost like the real life rivalry. And it seems like it's always been a long time owner here. So then I got Twink with the Eagles, and with Washington, I actually cannot. I'm really bad. I can't remember who Washington is. But the NFC East always is such a tight knit, good fight division, because I play Twinkie, and Twinkie, I know his record isn't where he would like it to be, but Twinkie is one of the toughest players I play. It's like season in and season out with the Eagles. He might be 2-10, and he will fight you down. I mean, he's beat me before, but yeah, I just love playing the NFC East and just the rivalries we have there.
We're going to go Wayne and Penguins on this one to wrap up. Madden 25, it's going to be here in 2 weeks. It was just crazy. I just can't believe, man, they have not done a great job motivating us to play this game this year. But we're going to play it anyway because we are Madden heads. What are you most excited about as far as a feature for Madden 25 that you just cannot wait to get on the field and start to get a feel for?
Well, watching that video, I don't know if it was you or it was Maniac who posted it about the new hit sticks, the defensive side of the ball coming back, and when I heard the word hit stick, I automatically perked up. I love hard hitting players. I know the NFL per se is not as they don't want people to take people's heads off like they used to, but we still can do that in Madden. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, like you said, it seems like every other Madden they kind of rotate, a little more offensive based, a little more defensive based, and then we kind of tweak within our league to kind of try to find that sweet balance. And I'm kind of excited that they put a lot more into like the physics based tackling, the hit sticks, and stuff like that. I'm really anxious to see that defensive side of the ball being brought back because I think it was last couple seasons. But we had a lot of like 30, 40, 50-point games. And somebody like me, that's not really my gameplay. I know a lot of these young guys, and it's crazy to say young guys, but I was like early 20s when I started playing here, and now I'm in my early 30s. So, yeah, they like to score a lot more points than I do. So I'm really excited to see the defense come back.
I'd have to say the same, man. I'm really excited about the hit sticking. I think one hidden thing, depending on our rules and how we go, the new hot route tree for the wide receivers, even if we do get one adjustment at the line, that's something that can really open things up. And then the physics base as well, we hope that it brings more running game, more interesting tackles, not the same animations repeatedly, the same, rinse, wash, and repeat plays that we see a lot more of later in cycles, but definitely the same for me.
You have a sick room here. I've seen bits and pieces. Give us a quick little show. Show us this room, man. This thing's sick.
Just a couple jerseys up there and a couple bats.
I love the bats, man. It's a great color scheme. I love it. Good job on the room. I don't know if you designed it or somebody. Wayne's got a cool room too. We just never see it anymore. Back in the day, we used to see it, but we never see this guy anymore. He just sends me a photo and he's done with it. Fellas, thank y'all. Thank you for being patient for me. My new old job has put me back in the office on Tuesdays. I had scheduled this before that happened, so I had to hurry up and get my tail home. And it figures the one time I have to hurry up and get home, the wife's like, oh, we got to go grocery shopping real quick and grab some things for dinner. Figures. Guys, I love and appreciate you guys. I'm pulling for you unless you play my Saints in Madden 25. I can't see what you do. I appreciate all you guys showing up and hanging out. We'll be back tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time, so come hang out with us. We got a big show tonight. I think we have, we've got Colin, oh gosh, here we go. Colin, I almost said Penguins, but I'm looking at Penguins. Mr. Nipples, Mr. Pepper, there's the one I was trying to get at, and Kobe. So my goodness, we have quite the plethora of big personalities on tonight's show. So make sure that you come back for that. Guys, I love you. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Smash that like and subscribe.